Hi there guys, here I am with another video, and this one is going to be about injuries. I know I've been beating this subject to the ground lately, but this is the reason why I did this channel, was to show my progress in trying to get to a powerlifting meet, which I did, and also how strong I got in the meantime. But in the meantime, I've been getting injuries, and as you know, I hurt my shoulder about 3 years ago, and then it took like 2.5 years for it to actually heal. And then I lost on my right arm the balancing of I couldn't balance the bar when I unracked it in the bench press. So I had all these injuries here, and finally I got to, it was like 90-95% okay, and I was getting my bench and all my other lifts better. But in this summer I hurt myself again, and this time it wasn't from training, it was from doing everyday chores around the house, and this chore was painting my house. And what I was trying to do was get the painting done as fast as I could, do it in 3 days, so that way I can get back to my training again. Now I only lose 3 days of training. So what I did was, and what I'm used to doing all my life, is just, starting a project and just getting it done as fast as I can. And this is what I try to do here. So I was doing the painting at least, breaking for lunch and breaking to go to the John. But it was like about 14 hours each day for 3 days. Finally finished it. And while doing all this, I overworked my shoulders, my chest, my back muscles from moving a ladder around and from going back and forth with the brush, up, down, sideways. So when I went back to go, when I woke up the fourth day, my body was just so sore that I couldn't even move. And I went downstairs to work out, and when I couldn't even put the empty bar on my back to do squats. I couldn't even put the bar down to my chest when I racked it for the bench. So I had to just give up on working out, and I was just doing some mobility roller, foam rollering all the muscles in my back and my shoulders and my chest, and trying to get heal again. And then I think I said this in the last video, I was carrying the puppy to take him outside, and he squirmed and jumped out of my hand, and I stretched out to grab him, and I pulled my shoulder and my chest right here. And so the combination of trying to heal from the painting injury, I also got injured again, and this time it's injured pretty good. I'm just now getting my chest to be able to do the full range of motion with the in the bench. But what happened was, too, is being off from working out has made me lose a lot of poundage on my lifts. And this is what I want to discuss with you guys, and let you see what happens when you, or actually what I did, not working out for so long with the weights, that I lost a lot of strength. Now, I'm not an expert in this, so I can't I can only speak for myself. And I looked all over YouTube to try to see other older guys working out, but they're still showing how heavy they're lifting and how much they deadlifted and all that, but they're not really showing them, you know, with their off days, and they're being sore and not be able to do you know, exercise or a lift because they got injured. So I'm doing this so you guys out there that are going to be working out or trying to get back in shape again, that you got to be very careful. You can't overdo it. The training you're doing with the weights is fine, you're getting strong and everything, but this damn life projects that you have to do is going to screw you up as far as getting you injured. And what I found out is that you need to warm up. You need to warm up just like if you were working out down in the garage or at the health club or in your basement. You have to warm up before you start working. Whether you're mowing the lawn, or whether you're pulling weeds, whether you're painting a house, whether you're chopping wood or whatever, you have to warm up first. You just can't go diving in to the project, because you're going to injure yourself, and then you're going to set yourself back from what you're really, you know, trying to do is work out and get strong, and or getting ready to go into some meet like weightlifting or into you know, a powerlifting meet. So what I found out, and it's really funny here, my wife goes on business trips a lot, and she'll weigh her luggage, and to make sure that she doesn't go over, so she doesn't have to pay an extra fee, you know, at the airline fee. So what I did one day, what she did was she went on a trip, and her suitcase weighed 50 pounds. So she was right on the money, because there's a 50-pound limit. So the bedroom's upstairs, so I was bringing it downstairs to take it and put it into her car. And I got a flight of stairs I got to walk down, and I picked it up, and it felt like a ton. And I was saying to my wife, I said, "What the hell, man? You know, I'm doing those heavy weights down in the basement, and I can't even pick up a 50-pound suitcase and bring it downstairs." So the next time she went on a trip, she did the same thing. But this time, I was working out, and I did my my routine for the day, and she asked me if I could bring that downstairs, and I told her, "Yeah, well, you saw what happened last time. This thing felt like it was 1,000 pounds." And I said, "I think you ought to just take the suitcase downstairs and then bring your clothes down, and then load up the suitcase, so I don't have to bring it downstairs." Well, anyway, I picked up the suitcase, and the damn thing felt like it was a pound, 2 pounds, and it was nothing to bring it downstairs. And why? It's because I was already done working out, and my muscles were warmed up and ready to handle heavy weight. And the 50 pounds didn't feel like anything, because that day I did deadlifts, and deadlifts, my maximum is, up in high 200s. So that goes to show you guys, you have to warm up before you do any of your chores outside, inside, or whatever you're gonna do. This is very important. Because it can really set you back, or maybe even stop you from working out for good. So you have to be really careful, and you have to worry about not hurting yourself downstairs, but actually hurting yourself in just real life situations. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you here what happened with the as far as me getting weak in 2.5 months of not working out. So I'm going to show you, I got a PDF file from the meet that I'm going to show you what I did on the lifts, and tell you what happened with how much weight or poundage in the lifts I lost, and how I'm trying to get back, into shape and get that strength back again. So I'm gonna turn it over to the PDF file on my computer. Alright, so here we are. Here's the PDF file of the meet I was competing in March, and you can see this is the poundage, the pound, because they have another one up there in kilos, but we'll just stay with the pounds. So you guys know me as Grandpa, but my name is Tom March, and at the time of the meet I was 72 years old, and I just turned 73 in July. And I weighed in at 65.3 kilos, and I was in a 67 and a half weight class, and I was in the Master 7. So, so as we go down here, you can see that my final attempt on the squat was 209 pounds, and when I a week or two before I did the meet, I PR'd at home at 235. So as you can see, because I screwed up the last 2 weeks, I lost almost 25 pounds in my lift from the PR at home and at the meet. Also, I wanted to not go too overboard here because I didn't want to make any PRs. I just wanted to get my first meet, on the books here. So that's the reason why I was kind of conservative. Plus, I wanted to go higher here. I actually wanted to go 220, but converting the kilos into pounds, and it was such a rush over at the meet. They only give you a minute from the time you finish your lift to turn in your weight for the next lift. So next time I'll know better, and I'll have my weight ready. I had my first lift ready, but the other two I didn't, because I didn't know how I would do on the first lift, and I was going to do my lifts according to how I felt doing my first lift. So then on the bench, over here, on the bench, you see here with the minus, and that's because I pressed before the command. I thought I heard the command. I mean, it was so noisy over there, I thought I heard her say press. Now, if you see the videos, the video I made of the meet, you'll see what happened, because I put it side by side, and it looked like she took forever to do the command. But it doesn't really matter, because if you don't make the lift, you don't get the credit. So here you'll see I did 126 pounds, even though the command, I still pressed 126 pounds. At home, I did 130, and that's because of my shoulder, so it wasn't that much off. So I was pretty happy about that. I wasn't going to try any higher than that, because I didn't want to jack up my shoulder again, so I left it at that. Then on my deadlift, I did 259 pounds for my deadlift, and at home I did 270. So I was only like 11 pounds off. And like I said, I wanted to make all the lifts at the meet, and then just get myself on the books for my first meet. I wasn't trying for any PRs. So I was kind of happy with what I did, except for missing that bench. But the rest of the meet, totals here I'm not unhappy at all about. Plus, okay, so now you'll see the maximum weight that I did for the meet. Now, because I took off that 2.5 months, and getting injured again on my squat, I went from 209 pounds to 209 pounds total. Here at the meet, I went all the way down to 175 pounds when I started working out again. So that's 25, it's 30 pounds I lost in the squat. And now I'm trying to get that back again. But actually, that was 30 pounds. And then actually my PR in the gym just 2 weeks before the meet was 235. So I actually lost because of taking off, because of this injury. It was, let's see, 25, 50, 60 pounds. I lost 60 pounds in my squat. And in the bench, okay, I did 126 here. Okay, and if you want to be, I did 110. Right, let's just say 110, because I didn't get the command. So I did 110. All right, and in the gym I did 130. Well, I went from 130 all the way down to 45 pounds. And now I'm benching 95. So that's 35 pounds I lost in the bench because of injured my shoulder again and because of not working out for 2.5 months. Then here in the deadlift, which my injury has never bothered my bench. My deadlift. Even though my deadlift is 270 pounds, and I've been trying to get it higher, I'm just stuck there for some reason. I've only lost, 30 pounds. Because right now I can do 230. So, on my last workout day, I did 230. So I lost 30 pounds in the deadlift. Even though my injury has no effect on my deadlift, just taking off those 2.5 months. So that's what I'm trying to say. At this age, which I have no reference I can quote or whatever to why this is happening, just because it's old age. Muscles don't respond or hold on to its strength, very long. Getting injured and taken off really screws things up. And this is the reason why you have to be careful with your everyday chores. And that's all I can say. You have to be very careful. Now I'm started training again October 1st. This is October 31st. I've been training for a month now. I'm training for the meet next March, so it gives me 6 months to get back, my strength again, and hopefully I can do better than I did this last meet. Because if I'm at home, my home gym, and I can't do better than this, then I'm not going to compete. There's no reason for it. Because it's just going to be a waste of time and money. So I need to get myself stronger and stay away from getting these injuries. I just need to stop getting these injuries, and I have to be smarter. And like I just said earlier, that you, at this age, and probably, you know, even in your 50s and 60s, you better warm up before you do your projects and your, you know, everyday chores at home. That's the only way to keep you safe and keep you from getting hurt and, you know, not being able to work out. So with this, I'm going to end this video, and my next video, I'm going to start talking about my lifts and what I'm going to do for the next 5 months now, because the first month of the 6-month training cycle that I'm doing here is gone. So I'll discuss my lifts and what's happening as far as this injury, and how close I am to start adding more weight to my bench. So until my next video, I'll see you there. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. If you're new here and haven't subscribed yet, all you have to do is go up here and hit the this red subscribe button here. And then when you hit that, you'll see this bell. And this bell, if you click on it, it'll give you a notification that I put up another video. So all you have to do is just click the bell, and then put a check mark here in the send me all notifications for this channel, and then click save. And after that, you'll be receiving notifications when I put up a new video. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching my video, and see you in the next one.